How did Bolsheviks shift from idealism to bureaucracy? Imagine a group of revolutionaries dreaming of a society where workers and peasants hold power directly, with no middlemen or rulers. That was the original vision of the Bolsheviks. They wanted a government run by the people, with officials acting as humble servants of the masses. Their goal was to eventually get rid of the state altogether and create a classless society. But things didn't stay that way for long. After the October Revolution, many challenges appeared that pushed the Bolsheviks away from their idealist dreams. The new government faced fierce opposition from remnants of the old Tsarist bureaucracy, who refused to cooperate and even sabotaged efforts. This forced the Bolsheviks to build a new administrative system to keep control and push policies forward. As they relied more on the system, it started to grow its own power and privileges. Then came the Civil War, which lasted several years and made the need for quick, centralized decisions urgent. The Bolsheviks had to organize a strong state to manage the war effort, economic chaos, and political enemies. This meant expanding bureaucratic structures to handle all these tasks. Their ideology also played a role. The Bolsheviks distrusted decentralization, especially among peasants and small business owners, because they saw it as a threat to unified control. So they favored a highly centralized party and government. Over time, the party itself became more bureaucratized. Leaders and committees like the Orgbureau and the Secretariat controlled appointments and decisions, leaving ordinary party members with little influence. This created a hierarchy where officials prioritized maintaining their power over revolutionary goals. Russia's economic backwardness and the failure of revolutions in other countries made the Bolsheviks feel isolated. They needed a strong, centralized bureaucracy to manage the transition to socialism, since they lacked a developed industrial base or international support. The ongoing threats from internal and external enemies also meant maintaining a large standing army and extensive administrative departments. These institutions naturally grew bureaucratic because they needed specialized officials and clear chains of command. Over time, the bureaucracy shifted from serving the revolution to becoming a class of its own, with privileges and power that contradicted the original vision of a society led by workers and peasants. From a communist point of view, this change was almost inevitable. The realities of political hostility, economic backwardness, and crisis management pushed the Bolsheviks to relying on bureaucracy. Leaders saw it as a temporary necessity, hoping that once conditions improved, the state would wither away and true workers' democracy could flourish. This story shows how revolutionary ideals often clash with the practical demands of governing. The Bolshevik experience reminds us that maintaining revolutionary purity can be very difficult once power is involved. It also highlights the ongoing struggle within communist movements to keep bureaucracy in check and stay true to their original goals.